Welcome to iOS Insights, your go-to channel for iOS app development using Swift and SwiftUI. Whether you're a beginner looking to learn the basics or an experienced developer seeking advanced techniques, this channel aims to provide you with valuable insights and knowledge. In SwiftUI, the app environment object allows you to share data across views without passing it explicitly, for example, passing actual variables as a parameter. It simplifies accessing and modifying shared data, promoting code reusability and consistency. By using the app environment object, you can create a centralized source of data accessible through your app. For example, in this application, we're using the app environment object to pass values from this view to the detailed view. And then using the app environment object, we can also edit the name value here. So you can type in my name and then click on the back button, and then you see the new updated name that appears and replaces the old or original name. So this is the functionality we'll be creating in this tutorial. So the first thing you need to do is to create a new SwiftUI application and call it @environment. The next thing to do is to create a new class and name it person. So just name it and save it as person and then click on create. Within the person class, type the following: class person identifiable, let ID int, @publish, var name string. And the purpose of using @published for the name variable is that we want the data within name to always be automatically updated and changed, and want the information to be published throughout the app. Init ID int name string, self ID equals ID, self dot name is equal to name. And also on line 12, with the @publish variable, only changes that relates to the actual name variable will be reflected. Any other changes, for example, that related to the ID variable won't be affected, because the ID property doesn't have @published. So the next thing we need to do is create another class and call it people. And then type class people observable object publish var people person equals open bracket close bracket. So just create a new empty array. And also it also publishes updates automatically. Anything that's been changed within the array will be published throughout the application. Init let person1 equals person ID, give it an ID, let's give it one name John. Let person2 equals person ID 2 name Jane. Let person3 equals person ID 3 and name Alice. And then what we need to do now is to assign these objects or pass these objects to the person published array. So just type in people equals person 1, person 2 and person 3. Next, open the content view. And then delete lines 12 to 18. And then type in people list view. That's the view we need to create next. Dot environment objects people. So what this does, it provides the people object to the environment so that the people object is available within all different views in any direction. Let's create the people list view now. So to create that, you can do it how you normally do it, or just click on Control CTRL and then left click on the mouse and then just click on new file. And then select SwiftUI as a file name. And then give the file a name, people list, then click on create. Delete line 12 within the people list view. Next, type the following: navigation view list people dot people person in, and then type in, oh yeah, we forgot to do something, need to create the actual environment variable. So on line or after line 10, just type the following: at environment object private var people. And then to display the properties of the person, just type in text, open bracket, person dot name. Let's see if this compiles. It's compiling at the moment. Then we're going to run it. It's a bit slow. Close this one. I need to run it again, something happened. The application has now built and compiled. As you can see, the data is coming from the array, object array. So the next thing we'll do, which is next week, is to enable the information to be passed and edited from one view to the next. So that's next week part 2. Thank you for joining us. If you found this tutorial helpful, please comment, like and subscribe. See you next week.